You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Oh, great Oddcast spirit. The spirit that we call to the pop culture, that we ask that we please not kill another famous person. We've killed too many this year. I even killed, fucking Butterfly. I didn't mean to, but he died too. I just mentioned it one fucking time. So stop killing people we talk about. That'd be great. But we're here to talk about more pop culture. In you we trust, and stay odd.
Amen.
Amen. Welcome to episode 262 of One Oddcast. I'm your intro man, Michael Kennedy.
I'm the one who killed Toby Keith, Anthony Denny.
And I killed a random guy, Jared Minikheim.
I don't remember who I killed. Who did I kill?
I don't know.
Didn't I start it?
I couldn't tell you.
I can't remember.
We've killed like 5 or 6 people.
Wait, who killed Smash Mouth? That was like the biggest one that like
you made an episode.
I think that was a Shrek reference, and
I believe
if it was a Shrek reference, it had to have been you or me.
See, I think it was me. I think I killed.
You killed Smash Mouth. I killed Toby Keith.
I think I killed Smash Mouth.
I think you killed Akira Toriyama.
You did.
Why? Why did I kill him?
Because you fucking love Dragon Ball.
So, I can like things.
We all have to take credit for something.
I'm sorry.
It's nothing that we can do against. It just is what we have.
Boy, gee. I hope nothing happens to...
Yeah, let's not say words, shall we? Gonna make it fucking worse. Gonna make it so
I hear
bad.
Alex Jones
is doing great.
Yeah, I hear he's doing well.
I hear he's doing financially stable and mentally not ill.
It's just it. Alex Jones has killed himself.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
And wrote Oddcast Media for some reason.
Weird. Anyway.
How are y'all doing today, gentlemen?
I'm doing okay. As you can see, folks, we have a background that should tell you what's going on today. I would hope.
A great...
For those of you who can't see it, it's Pokemon.
With right here being one of... Well, we'll get to it eventually. That's Caesar. Yeah, see, I can make out all the Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, no. There's like Alex. There was just a random thing, and I was like, that'll work. Threw our logo on it. I was like, that's our background. That'll work.
All right, Pokemon.
Because we all live in a Pokemon world.
Pokemon. Before we get into that.
Yep.
So, I have a really short, fun story. So, Jared, hey, you remember that...
Sorry, there was a fly laying on my hand. It freaked me out for a second. I was like, oh, shit. Okay.
You're okay. You remember that Nuka-Cola you got me?
Yeah.
Well, so I was cleaning up my little mess because I try to clean up my little mess area as much as I can.
Sure.
And I was moving around my laptop, put it down, knocked the Nuka-Cola over. It rolled off of my desk onto the pile of boxes I had, onto the floor. So it didn't break, except for it had a little crack, like the lid wasn't sealed anymore, so it was dripping. I'm like, well, I wasn't gonna drink this, but now I guess I have to. And I opened it. And I got a peach mango shower. Because I opened up a shooken soda bottle like an idiot.
Yeah, you're special sometimes.
Yep, and it was like, I opened it and went, oh no! Because I had to quickly put my mouth over it.
Anybody who has tried the Victory Cola one, like, I guess to each his own with how you feel about it. I didn't think it was peachy enough. Like, the peach and mango
disgusting. Go ahead and fuck right off. Nothing should be peach flavored. Peach, it's like when shit's grape and banana flavored. That's not what that shit tastes like.
I like
That's true.
peach things.
I bet you do.
I like the peach monsters. Those are pretty good. Those keep me awake.
Listen,
dude,
hey, kids at home, kids at home that are listening, that's what snorting Coke will do to you, is you'll taste things that aren't actually good and think they're good.
State for the record, I've only ever done that once.
That's all it took. It's been a continuous once, though. It's never stopped.
Yeah, he constantly. It's actually like
I'm boofing it right now.
Constant. That's so the thing that he actually is testing that smoke thing that's just latent with crack.
he does like the Kobe every morning with the chocolate goes and just covers himself in cocaine.
He is Dave Portnoy in Tropic Thunder, and just a big mountain of coke and just right in it.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't do drugs, kids.
But if you are, do it with people you feel safe with, and don't get it from really sketchy sources.
Oh yeah, don't with. First of all, you don't do hard drugs. And second of all, weed you can buy from legal places. You don't have to go to a sketchy place where you might get shot or stabbed or robbed. That was what I had to experience, but you don't have to.
Fucking tell me what to do.
Yeah, go to Detroit and get it.
Stay away from the like
Stop
meth.
telling people to go to
That
Detroit.
one's bad. Anyway,
Yep.
what did you think was gonna happen with a
didn't.
soda that just fell?
I didn't. I was just like, I should drink this because now it's going to be opened up before it loses its carbonation.
But no, I felt that the peach and mango like negated themselves out, so I didn't really taste peach or mango. They were just I got
Just
like
bad?
a tinge of a soda, and I was like, it doesn't really have a
I
flavor.
tasted sweet bubbles. I couldn't break out a flavor. Jared,
Yeah,
it was
that's
it was
exactly
a
it.
shaken warm soda.
No, but I mean that even if you drank it straight, that's what I got from it. It was like the two flavors do not seem to mix the way they thought.
No.
They're just sweet bubbles.
But that
is the
peachy
best way to
keen
put it.
monster, that shit is good. It tastes like a peach ring.
I do like those. I like the Papillion because it's a little less on the peach, but it's still pretty good. It doesn't say peach on it.
Monster's
it's just called
bad for you
Papillion,
too,
but
so
it's
that's fine.
I drink enough water that it might. If I have not had a
bad.
kidney stone yet, I don't think I'll get one.
I've been drinking so much fucking water as of late.
You
I
should.
buy the 85-cent giant bottles. Like I said with the dollar store, I'll buy like 6 of those, and I'll drink those for the next. Like,
I would
2-3
say
days.
you should get a refillable bottle, but you live in Battle Creek, and so boil warnings happen a lot.
You don't want that water.
I think when Holly was living in town, I think in like the 2-3 years she lived in that house, she had to boil her water 5 or 6 times.
Yeah, no, you don't drink that water straight. Just don't do it.
I drink at least half a gallon of water a day because that's what at least Monday through Friday because that's my.
I'm waiting for when it starts to burn my skin off because it's just coated. It just has something in it. I'm waiting. It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it will.
For those of you who aren't aware, who don't live in Michigan, Battle Creek is just a hellhole of a city. It just, I wish it would just sink and, don't take me with it or take me with it. depending on
Everything
how I feel
that
day.
people say about Detroit really is Battle Creek as well.
That's why they call it Little Detroit.
I hate it so much.
You're
It's so stupid.
You're gonna turn on the shower one day, there's just gonna be cornflakes popping out at you.
Yep.
That's the day I know I died and I'm dreaming. Because I would just dream about a normal thing and then something crazy happens.
I don't have normal dreams. All
I
my
don't
dreams
typically
are
dream.
weird.
I did have a dream last night, and that's almost exactly how it went. It was like a normal day of me waking up, getting coffee, whatever, and then it just randomly turned into chaos. There was like dinosaurs roaming the streets, and I was super fucking confused. And then I woke up in a panic because I was gonna get eaten, and then I realized I was dreaming.
I've only
That's normal for me.
my dreams are either really weird or really normal. Like the other night, I was dreaming that there were murderous mermaids in my pond in my backyard, which I do not have a pond.
You had one growing up, though.
I did.
Well, I mean, kind of growing up.
It-
8th grade.
It
growing
was
up.
not that pond.
Oh no, it was just a completely
It
different.
was a
pond.
house on the lake, and it was really funny because Heather in the middle of the night said, "Hey," and I thought it was the mermaids, so I woke up in shock and anxiety, be like, "They're coming to get me!
They're coming to get me, babies.
Honestly, I thought I that was the most terrifying
You
dream
just
I've
shoot
ever had.
out of bed. You run to your dresser, pull out a cutlass and a rapier. And, like you got like your swords. You pull out your flintlock pistol, and you're just like, they're coming for me. And she's like, Anthony, just calm down. Just wake up.
The shirt shoving wax in my ears.
You've got a rope hanging from the ceiling for just such an occasion. Swing out the window.
Dumbasses.
It's for the broken window.
How did Anthony die? Well, you're not gonna believe this, but he thought he was a pirate. He had a problem.
Yo ho, a pirate's life.
Remember that
for
time
me.
the cereal thing hit him in the head? Well, it turns out there were more issues than anyone thought.
He had CTE. It's fine. Just didn't know it.
What's CT?
Brain damage.
Oh, yeah.
That's what the football players have. from not wearing.
I still
helmets
can't
and
believe I
hitting
got
the
a
head.
concussion from a cereal container hop on my
It was
head.
heavy as shit.
I think
It
that
was
you're
empty.
just a pussy.
I
I mean that in the meanest and nicest way possible.
think it's
like
because I'm old and because I used to
No,
get hurt all the
no,
time.
I think-
and wasn't able to brush it off.
Jared, I think Jared agrees. I think you're just kind of a wuss.
Oh yeah, no.
And I think
mean, we're
Heather
not-
Heather threw you through protocol, and you're like, and she's like, yeah, and that was just to make sure you wouldn't do it.
Well, the thing is, at first, I didn't think I had a concussion.
You know, sleep a
never
concussion, starve a cold, right? So
Yeah. I want to say, but at first, I was perfectly fine, and then 20 minutes later, I was on the floor and I physically could not move. I'm just like,
it's just because it jostled your brain loose.
yeah, that's a concussion, right?
No.
When your brain hits.
I think
your
you
skull.
should have passed. No, that is how you get a knockout. Is not a concussion. That's how you get knocked out. Is when your brain touches your skull.
I don't know. All I can tell is now I had a giant welt on my head where it hit. And I remember because I sent a picture to Sven and he said, "Wow, you can fly an airplane off that."
So nice of him. So nice of him.
It's what you get for summoning that kind of power.
It is what it is. You can't, you can't win them all, Anthony. That's all there
And the
is
best
to
part
it.
is I never learned because I still always drop cereal boxes, but the container now holds pasta in the cupboard,
Yeah, not cereal.
not above where people can get concussed.
All because of one dumbass.
Yep, damn straight. Hey, I'm
Always.
glad it was me.
How are you? I have to ask you, how are you the one that is married and has a kid and having another kid?
I don't know how
How have you even survived? You dropped a cereal thing on your head and almost died. How have you made it this far?
I think I've been dead since I've been 3, when my sister choked me out with a Venetian blind cord, and this is all just a crazy illusion as I'm
Right
dying.
before you die.
It was
We're
just
all
not
just-
a very good illusion.
We're all just
as
the other
I'm
victim she has
Yeah.
buried in the backyard.
mid-class.
It's terrible. It's fine if you jump timelines. I have a question for the both of you before we start getting into the thing.
Yes.
So
5'8".
Michael Bay released in 2014 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yes.
And then 3 years later, he released a sequel. What is the sequel called?
Out of the Shadows.
Right. Why in my timeline do I remember it being Out of the Half Shell?
I don't know. I've never heard. I mean,
Right?
I've heard Heroes and a Half Shell, Turtle Power, but never.
Right? No. In my original time, Jared, did you have this in your timeline too? Do you remember this as well? Out of the half shell.
Out of a shell.
Out of the
and
half
it's
shell. And then it was Out of the Shadows all of a sudden. In this timeline, because I was listening to something, I was like, yeah, it was Out of the Half Shell. They're like, yeah, Out of the Shadows. It's like,
In my brain, Out of the Shadows was the animated one. So now I'm confused because I thought there was an animated Out of the Shadows. I thought he was right that it's like Out of the Shell or Half Shell.
Out of the Half Shell.
But Out of the Shadows,
know.
I swore was an animated movie. Not the Michael Bay.
because there's one.
No, because that's
there's-
TMNT.
There's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: Secret of the Years, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, Turtles in Time. There's TMNT,
Yes.
which is the animated one. There's the Michael Bay film, the other Michael Bay film, and then the Seth Rogen film,
Yes.
Yes.
Mutant Mayhem.
Mutant Mayhem. And I remember it being called Out of the Half Shell in my timeline. See, Jared, timelines converge, and it's real fucked up. So if you also, listeners, remember it being Out of the Half Shell, please tweet at us because I need to know if everyone else
What
jumped.
was Ninja Turtles 3?
Turtles in Time?
Turtles in Time? I swear I never had one. I never had a name. I was just Ninja Turtles 3.
No, it's Turtles in Time.
No, I just
Did you
saw
look it up?
yeah.
It's Turtles
That's
in
why
Time.
when you said that, I immediately looked at my phone like hell. Because I know there's the
Secret of the
arcade
Years.
game.
No, Secret of the Use. Turtles in Time.
Huh.
Yeah. So that's why I said it was Out of the Half Shell. And now maybe in your timeline it was never
It was just
TMNT Area 3. Yeah, no, Turtles in Time. Turtles in
What's the
Time.
arcade game?
Turtles.
Turtles.
No.
Out of time?
Turtles. I don't know.
Teen Mutant Ninja Turtle Time.
Might be Turtles Out of Time.
According to Wikipedia,
No, Turtles in Time is also the arcade game.
Okay, Turtles.
No, God, you think I of all people would be able to be okay with the Transformers?
right?
No.
With Transformers Robots in Disguise, Transformers Robots in Disguise, Transformers Prime, and don't forget the new upcoming toy line, Transformers Prime.
Oh, one other thing before we jump into Pokemon. Another thing that's nostalgic for 90s
I look
kids.
like I'm just a floating head.
Yeah, you do.
Well,
You're Jumpin.
It's just because you're wearing black.
I am
so-
wearing black behind a black microphone on a dark.
Yeah,
You can't see
yeah.
my pattern behind the microphone.
But there's another Jurassic Park coming. I just wanted to mention this. The director who did the first Jurassic Park and Lost World came back to write this one.
Locust Park.
Yes. He
No, I'm just
came.
making a joke about the last one.
He came back to write for this one. He has a story they're filming right now.
But
There is
how?
an issue though because he wanted to do it his way, but the studio also realizes this is an anniversary year, so they are pushing this movie to come out as quickly as possible.
Bro.
So there's an issue with like he could do good script, but they're gonna push this
Because that always works out.
Yeah. It's
Two
like the
things.
25th anniversary this year or some shit.
Two things before we start. 3 things before we start. One, I didn't get the job that I applied for.
Oh.
And then I was told today in my one-on-one that my supervisor's the one that put a knock to it because I hadn't been in my current role for a year. Just don't tell me. I was fine with them being like, yeah, you don't have the experience we're looking for. Because I knew.
Honestly,
but
that would put a sour taste in my mouth.
Right? A little bit better, right? Like, you're not going to work quite as hard tomorrow or the rest of the week because it's a fucking holiday weekend. Just a little bit. Like, just tell me I didn't, like, they redacted, like, hey, sorry, you don't have the experience we're looking for. That's not, I don't need you to tell me, like, actually, we pulled it because you haven't been with the department for a year. Again, I already knew I wasn't going to get the job. I wasn't what they were looking for. So, like, but you didn't have to tell me. And I realized that my supervisor did that just to be straightforward and honest with me, which I appreciate. But also, like, what? You just did a... No,
You don't have to.
Yeah, I was good. Now I'm a little bitter. Now I'm
Didn't
gonna
get the job. Oh well.
now I'm gonna get it.
You didn't get the job because of me. Well, fuck you.
Yeah, no, that's where I'm at.
Yeah.
And so, like, I'm not gonna, like, it is what it is. And so I have stretched myself fairly thin these last couple of days at work, and I wanted by today for the One Piece watch to have seen Gear 5.
Oh no.
I am 5 episodes away from Gear 5, which means I am a filler and 4 fucking epic battles away from Gear 5. And I wanted to get there today. I got through 2 episodes. I could have got through 7. I could have seen Gear 5, and I didn't. And I'm kind of pissed about it. So next week, after Jared does something special, I'm going to talk a lot about One Piece. Third, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I did find the official unfiltered fight between Luffy and Kaido.
Yeah, it's a good fight, isn't it?
It is 45 minutes long.
It's a good fight, isn't it?
It's a full movie. Like a short film.
3. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
He was Garfield, or is Garfield.
He is Garfield.
Yeah.
He is Mario.
I think,
He is Lego.
yes, that we, as a society, should boycott any voice acting he does. And we should go back and ADR the Lego movie so he is no longer Emmett. Because that's kind of what fucking started it all. And it really pisses me off.
I straight up am not watching the Garfield movie because I
Oh
do
yeah,
not,
no.
I have
already out, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
I have nothing against Garfield. I love Garfield. Garfield's great.
I grew up reading the comics.
Chris
and,
Pratt
like,
does not have a Garfield
No,
voice. He's too energetic. Garfield is a lazy cat.
Do you know?
just doesn't try.
Bill
He
Murray
just
was the best
is
voice.
him.
It's true. Do you know why I'm not going to see the Garfield movie?
'Cause
What does Garfield eat?
lasagna.
Not pizza and spaghetti? Not chicken?
Is this an origin for why he likes lasagna?
I don't think so. I just don't think he eats
From
lasagna.
the trailer
Now-
showed, it's him finding his dad.
Yeah, so now, which was never a thing. So,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
fun fact about Jim
Anthony, that
Davis,
cringe is right.
the creator of Garfield. Do you know
anger.
why Garfield likes lasagna?
Jim Davis is Italian.
No.
You
Jim
racist.
Davis is lazy as fuck. And it's real easy to draw a square.
You know, that's fair. You know, honestly.
Like, he has come out in interviews and said,
Yeah.
like, why does Garfield like
That makes
lasagna? Oh,
sense.
because it's way easier to draw a square than it is a circle with a bunch of dots on it. Like, it's just pan of lasagna. And a pan of lasagna, when he lifts something out, it's just another fucking rectangle.
It's just rectangle with
That's
lines in it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I remember a Garfield book I had growing up where there was invading dogs and everyone was afraid, and then they had lasagna guns. So Garfield
That's
saved the day.
amazing.
Anthony, are you not aware of the Garfield comic where Garfield left home and found his dad who went to go get a pack of smokes and never came back, and then they have a great bonding experience?
He went out for milk and never came back.
Yeah.
I don't
And then
I don't
they
know
live
if you're
happily
fucking with
ever
me or
after.
not. That's the thing.
No, that's the
That's the premise of this movie.
That's the plot of the Garfield movie.
I don't know if I believe you.
No,
It is.
He's being honest.
100%. I'm pretty sure. I think
Who plays
Sam
Jackson
Jackson
plays
is
his
playing
dad. Yeah. Samuel L. Jackson plays Garfield's dad.
That feels racist.
It does, doesn't it? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. It shouldn't, but it does.
We're gonna make our main character white with dad issues, and we're gonna make sure that his dad is cast by a black man.
Arguably one of the most famous black men in the world. All right, gentlemen.
Yeah.
Shall we start the episode?
Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
get into Pokemon.
I said Jared said something about Pokemon in the group chat that I only half read.
Just Pokemon I grew up with. Just threw me off.
Jared's discovered that
Things
they
you learn.
changed sprites between games.
Well, just because of how I didn't have the other versions, I had no idea that they were so different because they were on the same system. So
Idiot.
Man, imagine being poor and not being able to get multiple Pokemon.
Right.
I didn't even have one, Jared. All my Pokemon.
yeah, you know what? I didn't even buy mine. It was given to me. So
All of mine were robbed.
I had red, blue, and
then I
yellow.
was taught how to cheat.
I had gold. My cousin had crystal.
See, I
I
only
didn't
had
get
crystal.
ruby, sapphire, or emerald, but I did have platinum. And X2. And black 2 and X. X is no longer with me. It went with my X along with my specialty DS. It's fine.
I think
So.
I had crystal and leaf green later.
I ROMmed the majority of them. The first one I purchased was actually I purchased X and Y because my little sister had a DS. So I bought her X and I got
you could-
myself Y.
Trade compatible.
Literally, that was it.
Yep. So what are we doing today, gentlemen?
First one I bought was Sapphire because I had money and I could actually buy it. Anyway, Anthony sent us a thing with the list. I made a list of the 10 that I got out of it. I don't know if everybody else.
What was it? Would you send?
Well, if you can't start it now, I will tell you that much.
Yeah, I was
Michael.
gonna say.
It is.
I got busy today. So
No, that's
I
fine.
couldn't-
No, you're good.
Dragonflycave.com, a favorite Pokemon picker, where it literally gives you a bunch of Pokemon and says, click the ones you like. So you click the ones you like, and then they go away and they show up more ones, like click the ones you like. And it narrows it down to one.
Damn.
I mean, I had mine. I went top 10. I thought we were doing
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have top 18.
Oh,
Just because I kept doing it.
Okay, yeah, I stopped at 10 because you had said like top 10 or
Yeah,
whatever.
I
was
wa-
like, yeah, all right, I got that.
I wanted to see what was like your.
There is one that mistakenly got thrown in there because I wasn't paying attention and I was like,
Same.
I got the wrong
apparently
one.
I put.
so I swap it in my notes of like it's actually supposed to be.
You can
I wasn't paying
drag
attention.
and drop them.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I had gender differences on, which doesn't really make a difference, and I was like, why are there two of this Pokemon? Oh, it's just one's the boy,
gotcha.
one's the girl.
Well, Anthony, who would you?
Jared, what is your favorite Pokemon of all time according to this? I'm curious.
You want all of them or just?
Just give me your number one. I want to see what kind of. It's the first one on the list.
Yeah, the number one and two are a bit of a mix-up, but a toss-up. I mean, but my number one it has as Duskull. Sorry,
Duskull.
yes.
Interesting.
Which for those of you if you don't know Duskull, he looks like he has a hoodie. He has a little skull facey, and he has the one red eye.
Oh
turns
god,
into
it's going to take
Dusclops.
so long to do that. I see.
Yeah,
what you're...
no, like I say,
Yeah.
there's over 1,000. You have to do it like.
I-
God,
it takes
how the
like
fuck?
40 minutes.
How do you guys have time for that?
I did over
I
the
was
weekend.
doing other
Oh.
things, and it was just on my side as I was flipping
Jesus
through my laptop.
criminy.
No, I did this months ago. I just always have it on hand.
I figured as much.
But I've always liked. I've always liked Dusclops. I first saw him the series when they were doing the Sapphire Ruby. He's like the first Pokemon that the girl encounters, and I was like, I like his design. And then when I got the game, I ended up searching my ass off to try to get one because that was just I really
think
liked
that
it.
was May.
Yes.
My number one Pokemon, and unsurprising to me, is Scizor.
No shit.
Which this guy right here. I fucking love Scizor. I used to Scyther was always like one of my favorite ones growing up, and then I found out about Scizor, I'm like, oh, cool. He's a metal one. 4 times weak to fire.
He
so
almost
unfortunate.
made it into my list.
But-
I'm not gonna lie.
Almost.
Caesar is just
Caesar was a good
always cool. I mean, I got Caesar, Typhlosion, Beedrill.
Your number. No. Oh.
Mega Beedrill or just Beedrill?
Just Beedrill.
Okay.
Unfortunately, like I like a lot of the megas, but it's just so over engineered for some of them.
Fair.
So I have the Dusclops there, then followed by a Houndoom. He was my favorite in.
Such a bitch one to have.
You know,
So
I like
edgy.
me Houndoom. Well, I grew up with Rottweilers, so seeing
Yeah.
Houndor, Houndoom when they had like a Doberman Rottweiler color scheme, I was like, yeah, and they were fire type, and they looked cool. I was like, yeah. And then after that is Sharpedo. He's another one I liked out of Ruby Sapphire when I
Fucking
played it.
bad already. Team just sucks so hard.
You know, mine are all not out of the currentest gens because, like, I haven't played the newest of Pokemon. So a lot of them I saw in there, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Reminds me of that one fucking like audio clip on like the TikToks and where it's like that. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah.
Which is really funny because I have the Blood Moon Ursaluna from Scarlet and Violet DLC.
It's actually not that great of a design.
What does that one look like?
Let me. Yeah, buddy, he's fucking cool.
It's pseudo mega.
Did you say Ursine?
Ursaluna.
Ursaluna?
You remember the bear Pokemon?
You know what? I kind of like him better than the normal version. Then.
Yeah.
All right.
No, he's awesome. I love him.
See, I liked him when I had Crystal growing up, but then when I got him and he was just a normal and he
just a
sucked, I was like, oh, I
stupid
don't want
shitty
that.
bear.
Yeah, this one's really
I don't
good.
want this anymore. I like he was a bear, but he sucks.
And then again, for my 5th one, I have Zapdos.
Oh.
Which
After Sharpedo, I had
The
Steelix.
bitchiest of the legendary birds.
I'm
The one
okay,
that get
I'm just
the
gonna.
most attitude.
There's also Jolteons on here, some farther down. I like the spiky electric things. I must
fair.
love. It's good. I think it's
fair.
good design.
Do you know my issue with Zapdos is Pokemon the movie 2000, right?
Right.
Okay.
When Pikachu is zapping Zapdos
Right.
and Meowth goes, "They're talking. That's how they communicate." And you're like, as a child, you're like, yeah, makes sense. As an adult, I'm like, that's fucking dumb. That's real fucking dumb. Yeah, Anthony?
Forgot about that.
I've never seen Pokemon 2000.
Please tell me you're joking.
I am not.
How
I've seen
you not
Mewtwo
seen-
Strikes Back.
how have you not seen the best of all of them?
I've seen the one with Entei and the Unknown.
That's the worst. You skipped 2, went to fucking Entei, which is renounced as like the worst one
Well, honestly-
because Entei pretends to be a dead dad. That's the premise of the movie.
It's the projection of the unknown, combining Entei and the dad.
Whatever.
It's not a real Pokemon.
Whatever. How have you never seen Pokemon the movie 2000?
Yeah, I think that was the point where I was like, "Oh, Pokemon's dumb."
Fuck off. That's the greatest.
And I was trying to get into
that.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
It gives you Lugia's song. Are you kidding? The greatest single to come out of a fucking movie is that fucking song.
Yeah, I did watch the Pokemon movies. I was trying to get into Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah, I was doing
Thank
grown-up
you.
shit.
This
like
motherfucker's like,
Yu-Gi-Oh! and
I
Digimon.
watched Pokemon forever and watched fucking Ash become friends with Professor Oak in the
Yeah,
childhood.
because he went back in time.
Uh-huh.
What was his friend like? What was his name? Like Tommy?
Thomas,
Thomas? Yeah.
probably. Thomas
You know-
Oak.
Yeah, no, where he dated.
think-
Also, is that where he dated Latias?
Yes. Yes.
I saw Jirachi the
The
Wishmaker.
Did you see
Anthony-
the Hoopa and the magic rings?
No, I did not see.
Hoopa ring! It's real racist.
I don't know what's worse.
I gotta figure out what the
The,
Pokemon
the
movies are now.
nerd that, like, as you're growing up, that's like, I'm sorry, I didn't watch Pokemon. I was too busy trying to get that puss. Or, I'm sorry, I didn't watch it. I was busy getting into other nerd shit.
Okay.
I didn't have time for that
So-
Pokemon shit.
In order. Pokemon the first movie.
Best one.
No.
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
That's not way longer. So you
Saw it in
saw that
theaters.
one? You didn't see Pokemon the movie 2000.
No.
You saw Pokemon 3 the movie. which is the day one.
That's the worst name. Pokemon 3.
I didn't realize
The
that's what it
movie.
was called. There's Pokemon Forever, which is like the last numerical one. You have Pokemon Heroes, which is the ranger ones,
No,
like the
that
mystery
one.
dungeon. You have Jirachi Wishmaker,
Yep, saw that one. Because Max was just for candy.
Destiny
And Jirachi's
Deoxys.
I fuck with Destiny Deoxys.
Destiny Deoxys is pretty good.
I think actually that was my favorite.
Lucario and the Mystery of Mew.
Yep, saw that one.
Yep.
Bad.
Yep.
Good
Then,
scenes, bad movie.
Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea, which is
Yep, I saw that
Fanfy.
one. Yeah, Fanfy, Manaphy.
Yep, Manaphy, yep. And then you have Pokemon The Rise of Darkrai, which I have seen and is decent because it's got Darkrai and
Celestia.
yes,
Celesta.
yeah, the one. And then, here we go. Pokemon Giratina and the Sky Warrior, which is that little hedgehog-looking flowery shit.
Shaman.
Yep, that eventually like becomes
I
a
have seen
slightly
this one.
bigger one.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember anything about it. Except for
And then
the
you have the
terms.
one where Ash takes on Jesus. Pokemon Arceus and the Jewel of Life.
Yep, nope, didn't see that one. I was
Pokemon
definitely on
Zoroark, Master of Illusions, which I've seen. It's fucking weird because Zoroark can just transform into fucking people.
Interesting.
And
They
then
fucked anyone.
and we have some of the worst ones.
I got nodded.
So these come in pair. Pokemon the movie White, Victini and Zekrom, and Pokemon the movie Black, Victini and Reshiram, which are the exact same movie basically, just swapped legendaries. Which is kind of fun.
Respect that.
Kind of fun.
Because that's what everyone.
Here comes my least favorite one. Pokemon the movie, Kyurem versus the Swords of Justice.
I've heard this one. I've never.
It's not good because you have Keldeo, which becomes the last Sword of Justice, and it's so
that's the
dumb.
unicorn.
Yes. Pokemon the movie, Genesect and the Legend Awakens, which I have seen the Genesect one.
I wanted to see that, but I didn't. That was what 2014ish.
Yep. Pokemon the movie,
Dionysus.
Dionysus and the Cocoon of Destruction. Pokemon the movie, Hoopa and the Clash of Ages, which is where you get Hoopa Ring from. And Hoopa is
He's a djinn.
Yeah, he's a fourth dimensional djinn, and he can just open a Hoopa Ring, and it's called a Hoopa Ring, and can just like make different legendaries appear. So it's really just kind of fan service. Pokemon the movie, Volcanion and the Mechanical Marvel, which is where you get the Volcanion.
water fire Pokemon.
Yep.
Which is a great design. I like that one.
Pokemon the movie, I Choose You, which is just yeah. Pokemon the movie, The Power of Us, which
We have to call it.
And then they had the power of Nope.
Yep. Pokemon the movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, Evolution, which is the 3-dimensional one.
Pikachu talks.
Pokemon the Mewtwo.
No.
Pikachu talks in that one.
Pokemon the movie, Secrets of the Jungle, which I've never seen, and then as a honorable mention, we have Detective Pikachu.
The best Pokemon movie.
Pokemon the movie 2000 is the best.
Destiny Deoxys is fucking fantastic, and the reason why is because Rayquaza just got the biggest beef with Deoxys.
Yeah.
The
entire movie.
Deoxys
Yeah.
is like, I'm trying to find my brother or lover, whichever it is. The other one. I mean, exactly. Rayquaza's going, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Yep.
I'm gonna extinct you.
Yep.
It's the whole movie.
And then we can't forget about, of course, the direct to VHS and or pre-movie things. Pikachu's Vacation,
Yeah, Pikachu's Vacation.
Christmas Night,
Jesus.
Conga Games, Pikachu's Rescue Adventure,
Saw that one.
Winter Warriors,
Nope.
Stanler's Little Helpers,
Why are these all
That
Christmas
one, no.
related?
Pikachu and Pichu,
Oh, how cute.
Delabird's Dilemma,
Oh.
Snorlax Snowman, Pikachu Peekaboo, Camp Pikachu,
Oh, fucking Peekaboo Pikachu.
Gotta Dance, Pikachu Summer Festival,
Sorry.
Pokemon 3D Adventure, Find Mew, Pikachu's Ghost Carnival, Pokemon 4D, Pikachu's Ocean Adventure. I don't want to do that.
That's really for that one. They just take a bucket of water and splash it on top of you. That's
The rest of them are
fourth.
just
your
like
seat's
random,
attached to a
like
car battery.
Pikachu and this. Here we go. Sing, Meloetta.
Really
Search
get
for
Pikachu in the
Rinka
water.
berries. Eevee and friends. It's so freaking stupid. Those are all the movies that I could find. Just want to take a quick trip down memory lane. I'm just, no,
What number did you leave off on your
I think 5.
Yeah, 5 with Joel.
No, with Zapdos.
Oh yeah, Zapdos.
Okay.
Sorry, they're right above each other.
Those movies, though. Goddamn.
Right.
Dude.
Some bangers and some
y'all
not so
remember
bangers.
in the
so
Pokemon,
much.
the first movie, Mewtwo Strikes Back, which is the worst title.
That's not the first movie.
It is.
No, Anthony, no.
Yeah.
No, Anthony. Pokemon, the first movie is the first movie.
Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Mewtwo Strikes Back is not what it's called.
Yes, that's the whole title, because it always pissed me off as a kid. Because I'm like, why is he striking back?
to look this up because
swear
But then when fucking Dawn fan showed up in the very beginning,
Oh, yeah.
and they never name it, it's just a new fucking Pokemon, and you're like, what the fuck?
It does say that's the Americanized version, Mewtwo Strikes Back.
Yeah, I had what I called the...
Because there's Mewtwo Returns, which
Yep.
was a direct-to-VHS one.
Yeah, which, like, Mewtwo does show up in the anime for 10 seconds. But
Yep.
I guess he strikes back against humanity. But number 11, I have Magnezone.
Yeah, okay.
So he's a good, fun little guy. 12 Blastoise. 13 Clodsire, because I like a big, dumb Pokemon. 14 Tinkaton. 'Cause Tinkaton was fucking fun.
Stupid.
Jared, you would like Tinkaton. So Tinkaton,
You have Clink, what you have?
you have Tinkatink, Tinkatonk, and then
Tinkaton.
Tinkaton.
Those are the cogs.
No.
Oh.
So Tinkaton is in the newest ones.
Oh, see, I wouldn't.
Is a little pink Pokemon who drove a bird Pokemon to extinction because it hunted them,
Okay.
and it gets them on sight.
Yep. Just smack.
It's so funny.
Okay. So I had Sharpedo, Steelix, and then Primeape, because I'm
I think you would like Annihilate.
And then I had Slacking, but I meant to have Vigoroth. I was an idiot. I picked Slacking. I like both, but when I was playing Ruby and Sapphire, Vigoroth was just better because I hated that Slacking would just sleep, and I was like, that got
True
annoying.
Aunt.
Like, super powerful, but just the fucking sleep thing just killed me. It would always fuck me over. And then Gengar. Octillery, who I've talked about before anyway. Kabutops, because I figured you would have Caesar, so I was like, I'll add a different one. I went Kabutops.
No, you don't have... Jared, don't do that.
But
your
add some
favorites.
fucking variety, man. Because I like Kabutops too. As much as he's a fossil, I
No,
like him.
I do like Kabutops. He is my favorite fossil.
And then
Down with the Helix.
the last one I had on my list was, I believe it's Toxicroak.
Toxicroak's the one with the blade?
Yes. I couldn't remember which what the evolution, because I know there's Toxicroak. I couldn't remember if that's the first one or the second one. But.
God, what's the fucking line, Michael?
Which one?
There's Toxicroak and...
Oh no.
Poison. Hang on. Toxicroak and
Sorry, this is what
Toxicroak
the
and
new Mankey evolution. goes-
Toxicroak.
Interesting. Is he
Yeah.
like
Oh.
a ghost type or something?
Yeah.
is.
Oh.
You have to kill him in battle.
Yeah,
basically.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gunk, Toxicroak, and
It is the one you're thinking of is Toxicroak.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, it evolves from Krogunk.
Krogunk.
You did say
There you
Gunk.
go.
You were
Yep.
right.
There we go.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I like those two when I played through that game.
Yeah, Annihilate. You have to use X amount of times.
10 times in
And
battle,
It takes away your health when you use it.
and you have to kill yourself basically, and then it'll evolve.
It gets so angry it dies,
That-
and it cheats.
That might be the most brutal thing I've ever
Yeah.
heard.
And it's got the most middle name, Annihilate.
Annihilate.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would like that. I like Ghost type. I'd like that.
Ghost type underrated because it's so fucking weak nowadays.
It's so bad these days.
Oh, I miss the old days.
Dude,
but,
Tinkaton great because it's fairy steel.
But that was something I realized going through that whole thing with all those Pokemon was like, there's
You don't
a
know
lot
half
of
of
gens I have not played enough.
Yeah.
to know.
And
Any
you
of
never
them.
will. Never will.
I
You
tried
don't have enough
Sun. I
How
didn't
many
like it.
Pokemon there are?
1,091.
1,164.
That was close.
You were. Yeah, there's. We're almost at 1,200 Pokemon. We'll get there. There's a new Pokemon coming out.
What about
Working.
Digimon? Huh?
There's so many Digimon.
I think there's like 12,000 Digimon.
Oh, thank God.
How many Digimon are there? There are
an infinite amount.
1499.
1,499.
But
There's probably more than that now too.
probably.
Oh, gotcha.
I would like to
Still.
pause for a moment.
Pausing.
It's been a while since we've done a box office game.
Yukiagamon.
Yes, it is.
Pokemon the movie 2000 came out July
I guess
21st,
2000.
2000, released in Japan in 1999 because
As-
that's how Japan does things. It opens to number 3. I will let you know that right now. But what, pray tell, was in the movie theaters in July summer blockbusters of 2000? Number 1 in the box office in its release, knocking off. Hang on, I gotta refresh this stupid thing.
We haven't done
It
this
is-
in a while, folks.
It is a horror movie about water.
Water Boy.
No.
Open water?
No.
Now, what kind of water?
That's what I'm gonna look up for you right now. Hang on.
Oh.
'cause
Is it Lake Placid?
It is not.
About water.
It's a 2000 American horror, supernatural horror film directed by Robert Zemeckis.
Go ship.
From a screenplay by Clark Gregg, based on a story by Sarah whatever. And it
By
is.
Sarah Woman.
Hang on, let me see. Plot. Here we go. Former cellist Claire and her husband Norman are accomplished scientists and professors, live a quiet life on their lakeside home in Vermont. Their relationship is strained, particularly after Claire's daughter Caitlin leaves for college. Claire notices there's a new neighbor. Mary and someone else have a volatile relationship, and Mary is unseen for several days, suspecting someone killed her.
Honestly, I don't know.
It's What Lies Beneath.
What lies beneath? It's got Harrison Ford in it.
I don't know. Yes, it does.
Okay, yeah, I've seen this movie.
movie.
Yeah, the moment you said "What Lies Beneath," I'm like, I put it all together.
This is-
Harrison Ford.
This is definitely a mother's film, is what I would call it.
swear to God, they remade that.
Probably.
At some point.
It's definitely one of those movies that's psychological horror. Because spoiler alert for a 24-year-old
Pretty
movie.
sure I saw the remake. In
Is the
theaters.
husband's the murderer,
Yes.
her husband? Because
Yes.
because this scene burned into my brain. Because he paralyzes her,
Yes.
puts her in the bottom of a bathtub and just turns it on, and basically confesses
Yes.
like, "Oh, by the way, I'm the murderer. Bye, you will die."
Yep.
Like that haunted me because I didn't want to think baths for a while.
Number 2, yes. Number 2 in the box office. We're getting a spiritual successor in 3 weeks.
X-Men.
Yes.
Oh God, really?
It is X-Men.
Wow, I just pulled a fucking
Wait, what are we getting a spiritual? What?
X-Men
X-Men.
in 3 weeks.
In 3 weeks, we're getting a spiritual successor to X-Men.
Deadpool.
Oh,
Deadpool.
You fucking
Oh,
idiot.
Jesus. I wasn't thinking of that.
Number 3 in the box office is, of course, Pokemon the movie 2000. Number 4 in the box office in its second week is the start of a franchise that you guys talk about way too fucking often, of which I have never seen, and it is a parody.
Oh, it's a parody.
It's a parody movie.
I was about to say,
It's a parody movie.
I was gonna say Fast and Furious, but
Nope. It's a parody movie of many other movies.
is this Scary Movie?
It is Scary Movie.
Okay.
Number 5 in the box
Man, I
office.
can't believe it's gonna be a Scary Movie.
Number 5 in the box
God, that's getting
office.
a reboot.
Yeah, is a spiritual successor or a spiritual precursor to The Day After Tomorrow.
Day After Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Spiritual.
Donnie Darko.
No, it's The Perfect Storm.
Oh, okay. I see what you
Don't
mean.
know
Okay.
that one.
Yep.
I just went with Jake Gyllenhaal.
Number 5 or number whatever is it in the box office? Number 6 in the box office this fourth week is Bruce Willis Disney movie.
Oh.
Over the hedge.
Bruce
First
Willis
off, that's
Disney
Pixar.
movie.
And this is the year 2000.
That's DreamWorks and not Pixar asshole.
We this is
It's a Disney movie.
kindergarten, Jared.
I
Kindergarten.
can't think of anything.
flies
Bruce Willis in
aeroplane.
Disney.
Flies an aeroplane.
Well, he doesn't fly an airplane, but he has a big red aeroplane.
You made that worse by saying he's a big.
I know.
He's a big red air.
Yeah.
It's Disney's The Kid.
Never.
I've
heard
never
of
seen it either.
No,
Nope.
Number
Sorry,
5
Disney.
in the box office
I'm not.
starred at one time who was probably a couple of the biggest stars in the world. Now one's kind of an anti-Semite and the other one's dead.
Well,
Anti-Semite.
going off
Yeah.
that.
Uh-huh.
So Mel Gibson.
Yes! 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 Absolutely! And his son, who is now dead. His son in the movie is dead.
And some in the movie.
Yep. I do believe it's his son. Let me double check.
I was almost gonna say a Lethal Weapon, but is this the Patriot?
It is the Patriot.
The Patriot.
Yes.
Oh,
Number 8 in the box office.
Who hates the Jewish people?
Number 8 in the box was Loser, a movie I've never seen. Number 9 in the box office. In its 6th week, we have, my friends.
Flies Undone.
No. British comedy claymation. That's not Wallace and Gromit.
I was gonna say
Recently had a sequel come out.
Chicken Run.
It's Chicken Run.
that was 2000.
I just watched the
2000.
sequel
Movie's
too.
that old?
2024 years
Tell you
old.
what, I
It's
thought
Matthew
the sequel-
McConaughey, right? As
No, it's Mel Gibson.
Mel. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, he had a fucking run, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Because he's also in Pocahontas.
Yeah.
So don't forget that.
Number-
I think that was 99.
Number 10 in the box office, 9 in the box office. Number 10 in the box office is a Jim Carrey movie that I cannot stand.
Mask.
No.
Ace Ventura.
No. It
Still
stars
90s.
him,
23.
himself, and someone else.
That comes
And
out later.
Renee Zellweger.
Which is
I
Me,
know.
myself, and Irene.
it's
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
myself, and Irene. I don't know what the plot of that movie is. Does he have a split personality?
Yeah, he has
Okay.
split
So
personality.
he's a
and
guy who
loses
was
it.
basically taken advantage of his whole life and
Uh-huh.
then one day mentally snaps.
Okay.
And he's a cop, so he's trying to bring someone from one part of the country to another.
She's got a little extra cheese on the taco. Need a price check.
Yeah. Number 11 in the box office is The In Crowd. Number 12 in the box office is 8 Week. I'm pretty sure it's Martin Lawrence's attempt at a buddy cop movie. But I don't know if I got the right black
Bad
comedic actor.
Boys.
No.
No, National Security.
No.
no.
No, I don't think I got the right
is the
comedic black.
Mike actually did a minor racism.
I did a minor
Is it
race.
Bernie Mac? Is
No.
it
Well, Martin Lawrence wasn't too. 'cause
burning down the house?
There's two different ones that he was in that were like a buddy cop.
Is it Rush Hour?
I can't think of what the fuck the name of the other because they're.
What the hell?
Big Mama House.
It is Big Mama House.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But say I don't know. That is Martin Lawrence.
It is Martin Lawrence?
Yeah.
I don't
Good,
know. If
I
this
did
is
not
buddy
do-
cop. That's what was throwing me off.
I didn't. Well, it is in it when he goes.
Wow.
When eventually it is.
You know.
Number 13 in the box office is what I would consider Alex Baldwin's most underrated performance in the history of ever.
Cat and Hat.
No.
Alec Baldwin. A young Alec Baldwin.
A young Alec Baldwin.
No matter what Mike was going to say, I was going to say Cat in the Hat. So
It's a good performance too.
Alec Baldwin. Okay.
Yeah,
is this animated or not?
It is live action with model work.
Live action with.
He-
Does he live action?
He is live action.
Okay.
He is playing a character famously made famous by
I know this.
George
Yep,
Carlin
yep,
in the
I know.
Americas.
Go for it. I have no idea.
Is this the Shadow?
No.
Oh.
Way to let me down.
George Carlin played this exact character in a long-running TV series that's still running to this day, or recently was canceled. Involves model work on the island of Sodor. I'm saying words to these motherfuckers, and they're not getting anything.
The
My brain
Hobbit.
is not
Nope.
capturing this. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm gonna feel stupid when he says it.
I'm pretty sure it also stars a Paxton.
Bill?
No, I can't remember which one it is, but it doesn't matter. It's a PBS TV series.
Elmo and Grouchland.
No. That has model work. When you think of models, what do you think?
I think it's stop motion.
Nope. I mean, their faces are. Well, not really. Their faces change with each scene.
Fuck.
It just jump cuts to different expressions. I'm not going to give it to them. I want them because there's people screaming
That
at the top of their lungs.
model work.
Model work.
Like,
When you think of models, what do you think of? No. No. No, not like human models.
okay. So, like,
In 2000.
Toy.
Yes, like toy models.
toy model.
Yeah, what's a famous toy model that people tend to gravitate towards?
Gun.
No.
Army men.
No?
That would have been that was my
Not going to
guess.
give it to you.
Okay. So,
Sometimes adults will have large setups in their basements for it. It's not Legos.
is this... That's Dungeons and Dragons.
No!
Train.
It is trains!
I like
Is he the
trains.
Thomas the Tank
He
Engine
is
movie?
Thomas the Tank Engine. He plays the conductor.
He plays Sir
He's-
Topham Hatt?
No, he plays the conductor. Sir Topham Hatt is the mayor of Sodor.
Fuck.
Thomas and the Magic Railroad. Thomas and the Magic Railroad, which is an ungodly underrated movie, and I cannot wait to watch it with your child. I fucking love that movie. And yes, it's Alex Baldwin. I know it is because Anthony's
know.
he's checking me right now.
Magic Railroad.
Yep.
Magic.
Does it have a Paxton in it? I think it has a Paxton in it.
It has Peter Fonda.
That's the one.
Peter Fonda.
What
That
the
name sounds familiar.
fuck is this, Michael?
Oh, it's the
How
greatest.
is this number 13?
It is. Well, it's number 13 in its first week, so like it's not going anywhere.
That's still
I
high.
watched this movie. I fucking love this movie. Number 14 in the box office is a heist movie.
Ocean's 11.
Nope, it stars Nicolas Cage.
When Mr. Conductor's gold dust mysteriously runs out, and the evil Diesel threatens the island of Sodor, it's up to Thomas and his new friends to uncover the mystery of the Magic Railroad.
Sorry, I just...
Did you not believe anything that
No,
I said?
I was looking at the pictures and I did not believe that this was
Yeah.
Nick Cage. This is National Treasure.
No, heist movie. That National Treasure's like
National
20
Treasure is a heist movie.
It
They steal
is.
the Declaration of Independence.
This is like more of a bank heist movie.
Next.
No,
Bank heist.
it involves a time frame.
8 minutes.
No, like a minute.
Gone in 60
There
seconds.
you go. There
That's
you go.
a heist movie?
I think
I
so.
thought that was a romance. I could be.
I could be wrong.
We can both be right.
Yeah, number 15 in the box office in its 12th week is Tom Cruise's second installment of this long-running series, where I think he's married in this one. Or that's the
I mean,
third
it's got to
one.
be Mission Impossible.
It is, followed by number 13 or 16 in the box office is 13th week, a movie that's getting a successor here, starring one Pedro Pascal.
Sorry, I was distracted
You're
by.
good. I do it all the time.
I think I was
What is it,
like-
Jared?
What is it?
I heard Pedro Pascal.
Yeah. So what is it?
I don't know.
Put it in the
anything
group
from-
chat.
I don't know. I
I
have
put it in the
anything.
chat.
Oh yeah, it's in the group chat. A movie that's getting a
Sequel.
A sequel starring Pedro Pascal.
Did you not see this in group chat?
I'm glad that Jared
No.
also doesn't read the group chat
No,
sometimes. He just
not
clears
at the top of my
notification.
head. No. Oh, whoops, that's the wrong thing.
Jared's looking at porn.
Sorry, guys, I got sent titties. No, not really. I was trying to see if what lies beneath had a remake. and I
It's at
couldn't
the
find
very.
it.
It should be at the very bottom.
Oh,
Gladiator.
Gladiator.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Jackasses.
I was letting it get to it. Russell Crowe, Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah.
Great porn
I
parody.
don't
name.
really agree with them making a sequel, but that's besides the
The
point.
top comment on the Reddit thread was, "Hey Pedro, do you want to be in a yes?"
Number 19 in the
Becoming one
box
of them.
office 10 week is an animated series starring Robert De Niro, Rene Russo,
Animated, you said?
and a moose and a squirrel.
I mean, there's only one moose and
Yeah, I
squirrel
know.
product out there.
Yep.
This is the real Ghostbusters.
Yes, it is Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah.
I just want to give some honorable mentions now.
I've seen that
24th
movie.
in the box office,
terrible.
and its 15th week is probably one of the most underrated and worst Disney movies of all time. It is technically animated, but made to feel live action.
Pocahontas 2, Journey to a New World.
Nope.
Oh, my favorite.
Nope. It's
Actually,
set,
I like
it's set in
Lion
the
King,
past.
too.
Is this Dinosaur?
It's Dinosaur.
I watched Dinosaur recently.
I watched Dinosaur a
It
lot
is
as a
not
kid.
bad.
It's not good.
No, the first 5 minutes are great.
I
And
watched.
then I wish the dinosaurs would stop talking. But
Yep.
I watched the absolute shit out of that as a kid. I even kept getting the toys. It was
Yep,
either
I had
Burger
the
King,
puppet.
McDonald's. When
Yeah,
they
the
had puppet.
stupid fucking.
I had the Carnosaur.
So did I, and I had the stupid Allosaur or whatever it is.
Yep. Oh god, what was his fucking name?
The only
I just
thing that
watched this,
bothered
like,
me
last
as I got older was that there were lemurs with all of them, and I was like, I don't agree
That's
with
the thing
this.
that bothered you about that movie?
Yeah, no,
The
the
lemurs.
animated dinosaurs talking. I was like, I watched them before time. I can get behind a little more real. But then they introduced the lemurs, and I'm like, no, they wouldn't be. No, fuck off. That's where they lose me.
You're right. There would be some mammalians
Yep.
of kind, but not a fully.
Yeah, they're not
evolved
just a
lemurs.
bunch of lemurs. We have a whole island. Like, the fuck.
That's
outta
all I
here.
had for
Dude,
this one.
my
so.
favorite part about Dinosaur
Glad your tree burned.
is
down.
that I'm about to say the entire species except for 5 of the apes gets
Yeah.
that made humanity.
In the beginning.
Because they didn't run away from the meteors. Mm-hmm. The fallen meteors.
Yep.
They didn't have a dinosaur man to run them away.
They didn't have the Allosaurus.
Is Dinosaur just like The Blind Side, but like not with people? It's the exact. I hate that I made that
Yes.
comparison
no,
now.
because there's less hate in the dinosaur movie.
Is there? There's a big Carnosaur trying to eat a bunch of fucking people.
Hey, now when he gets to the other iguanodon, there's that one dude who's just a total dick and tries
Yeah,
to kill
I know
him
what I
anyway.
said.
Iguanodon. How the fuck did you pull that out your ass?
I love dinosaurs.
Dude, dinosaurs are good. Oh, let me tell you about this.
He just tossing out fucking dinosaurs
So,
like it matters.
As a kid, I watched a hell of a lot of dinosaur stuff too.
Yeah, so did I.
I fucking love. I was the dinosaur kid, but I always remember the species called the Coelophysis.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I would have made this fucking shit up because every time I talked to anyone else about it growing up, everyone's like, "You're on crack. It's not a real dinosaur name. You're pulling shit out of your ass." And eventually I read Jurassic Park,
Like maybe.
and I'm like, "Oh, it was the Compies. It was the Compithagosauruses that I was just mixing up because I was a dumb child." I googled it a couple months back. It's a real fucking dinosaur.
Yes.
Yeah.
looks a lot alike.
Yeah, no, it's a small little theropod. But I was just like, I was gaslit my whole childhood that this dinosaur didn't exist.
See, my favorite dinosaur growing up, for whatever reason, was Baryonyx. I loved it, and I think it was because he had the raptor claw on his hand, on both hands, and I was like, oh, that's badass. I loved him. Nobody thought that was a fucking thing. They were like, you're fucking making spell it, and I'm like, Baronyx, and they're like, that's bullshit. That animal doesn't exist. No, that was always my favorite. But it was always an argument that it even was real.
I was a basic bitch growing up. My favorite dinosaur was a T-Rex, and there's nothing wrong with a T-Rex being your
there's
favorite
nothing wrong
dinosaur.
with
No.
it.
Nowadays it is a
basic-ass
Carnotaur,
bitch.
only because it's fucking so stupid how it looks. It's just one of God's mistakes, where its arms are backwards. It's like, yay! Look at me, I'm here.
He tried.
He did.
He showed up.
It looks like a pickle. Legs.
He does.
And that's why I love him.
Actually, with dinosaurs, have you seen like the more recent studies with the Allosaurus?
No.
That like, because it's always been said about that at like the time it was alive, it would have been the top predator, but now they've looked at like how its front arms were compared to everything, and they're like, oh yeah, no, like it 100% like more than likely could have done like a 4-legged trot to like. Something's there, like their arms were longer than fucking everybody else's and were clawed. So like these motherfuckers were on top because they could grab shit. Yeah, it was like mini T-Rexes with long arms. They were terrifying.
I like I don't know if it's 100% genuine because people on the internet like to make shit up, but if you look up what a real T-Rex sounds like,
Oh yeah, I've seen this going around.
it's horrifying.
I mean, it is horrifying, especially when it's put in the context of like that's what you hear in the dark woods. Like, yeah, no, that would make me shit my pants.
Because you also have to remember, for all those people nowadays, back in the old days, there were
The old days?
Yeah, the old days. The
Pre-internet.
pre-internet,
Yeah, there you
pre-electricity, some would say.
Pre 9/11.
It is technically pre 9/11.
Was there ever a time?
During the dinosaur times, there was no artificial light. If it was a cloudy night, it was pitch ass black. Imagine trying to fucking peel back my nail too far. Imagine trying to be a fucking dinosaur, and then there's a fucking giant predator trouncing around at night.
Not to
You can only kill it by shooting in the eyeball.
not to talk about apex predators, but like, have you guys seen the memes going around where like Elmo's technically got eyes on the top of his head, so he's a
the Amodile.
yeah, he's a fucking predator.
I saw the Shooky monster.
I love the Shooky monster so much. It's so fucking dumb. Oh God. Childhood ruined. It's fine.
Well, I mean, they are monsters.
It's true.
Yeah, shout out to Megan Mashables
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking amazing.
for the. I went black.
Elmo crocodile?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's hilarious.
because it's a predator. The Crocmo. And then we're gonna skip forward up to
Shooky
the
monster.
Shooky monster.
It's dumb as fuck, right? I love it so much.
I'm glad that we live in a time
Oh,
where
fuck.
people could do dumb shit. Because that's what the internet was for. It's not for AI of crab Jesus making boomers think that it's real art made in sand.
It's true.
So, since you guys, I put it in the chat just because I fucking can't do internet anymore, Anthony. From losing Rooster Teeth, and even before Rooster Teeth went under, just like when we had the scandals that came out, and it's like, why are people shitty?
This is
YouTube and Twitch put their faith in big iconic names, and they're like, these people bring the views. They could do us no fucking wrong. Boy, oh boy, do they do fucking wrong. For whatever reason, it turns out if you give people a lot of money and you give them a lot of fame, for whatever fucking reason, everyone just turns into goddamn pedophiles. Like, I don't understand.
It's like
I don't understand.
you're like,
Are
oh,
you
here's
bored?
a check for $100,000. Oh, cool. I'm gonna go diddle some kids.
That seems to be like that's how this is going. For those of you who don't know, because I was unaware till today.
You were unaware of this?
Yes, I worked all weekend, so like
that's
I
fair.
wasn't really looking and reading stuff. Anyway, Dr. Disrespect has been outed as being a huge
God, I
pedophile.
saw this too.
He was grooming children in his chat and has comped to, yep, I was doing it. And it's like, why? Why is this a fucking
Don't.
thing? I'm not even a fan. It is just, you are a face for Twitch, YouTube, the streamers. Like, you had it all. Why does this keep happening?
It's
Fucking why?
it's like the saying, power corrupts.
It's so
And absolute
dumb.
power corrupts absolutely, but that's not necessarily true because I believe that power doesn't corrupt, but power attracts those who are corruptible. But anyway, like, yeah, don't diddle kids. Why you gotta diddle kids?
Why, man?
if we
Like,
have
you have
kid
a wife,
fans-
you have kids. I mean,
What the
hell,
fuck? First off, don't listen to us for your kid.
at the worst, you have viewers on your channel that are around your fucking age. There's no reason to go that route, other than you're just a terrible piece of shit.
Yep.
Like, there's no reason to
Children
go that
cannot
way.
consent.
Yeah, no, I didn't know about that, and then it popped up, and I was like, what do you mean he's in trouble? I was like, oh, he's normally in trouble. And then as I was reading, I was like,
No,
oh,
he's
no,
in
he's
Did
in
he say a
real
slur
trouble.
again? Oh no.
Oh, no, it got bad.
So dumb.
Yeah, I can't.
I don't get it.
Dude, if it turns out Markiplier's an awful person, I think I'm just gonna uninstall YouTube.
I don't blame you. I get that.
I feel like the bigger YouTube people who have started to kind of like Markiplier going into making more movies and trying to expand his horizons, or even like Matt Pat there, like just being like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna kind of pursue my own thing. Good for you guys, because at least you're not doing what fucking everybody
Getting
else
out
is
while you
doing.
can.
Hey, remember
God
when
damn.
Toby Tobuscus Turner was so popular? It's popular enough to get into that annoying orange
I
Cartoon Network
used to
TV
like
show.
his channel.
And everyone's like, wow, this guy's so high energy. How does he do it without doing cocaine?
He's doing cocaine.
Yeah, he did cocaine.
He's doing He's doing what we told Jarrett was doing at the beginning. Just a big old... He's doing what John Mulaney was doing. Just always high.
Mm-hmm.
Always high.
And that was the best thing he was doing.
Yes.
Oh, the internet. Why? But yeah, no, that was just the thing, and I was like, hey, I just fucking can't anymore.
Nope.
No, like, Mike, you
fucking
watch
dumb.
One Piece.
Hey, you.
You're basically dedicated all in One Piece now.
Yep.
Um,
So much, I bought a flag, have another one on the way, and I bought all the wanted posters. It's time to join the crew. Yo.
Mike's first tattoo is gonna be the whole Jolly Roger down his back,
No, I wouldn't do that. I would do
black
something.
and all.
Honestly, it would be because like when I really started to get into it, wasn't even like any Slobby or Water 7, right? Is the fucking War of the Best? I fucking get Whitebeard shit right here, man. Like, oh my god.
Get the ace tattoo.
No, that's so dumb. The issue is there are no good One Piece tattoos because everyone has tattoos in One Piece, and so you don't want to do that. But like, absolutely, get Gold Roger's mustache right here on my forearm. Just
If we ever hear, if the words ever are written,
Yeah.
the One Piece is the
friends you
we
made along the way.
If that is ever written,
I'm getting that
I'm
shit
getting that
tattooed on my
tattooed.
body.
I will
I'm
get it
getting
tattooed.
I'm getting it like right over my
I will
fucking
agree.
heart.
I will
Like
agree.
the One Piece is real, and then like
The One
hyphen
Piece is our friends.
The
If
One
that-
Piece is.
If that text box shows up, I will get that exact text box tattooed on my body.
I won't. It'll be two. It'll be the One Piece is real, and then it's the friends you made along the way. I can't fucking wait
Get it right
for
here.
it to be the friends you made along the way. Because that's what it's
I
gonna be.
didn't think it was. And you can listen to the beginning of One Piece Watch,
Yeah.
where I was in denial.
Yes.
But now it's
And
more
then now that
likely.
I've talked about it so much and like.
and
Hey, man.
the stuff that's been happening
How do you
lately.
live your life?
You know what
along the way. The One Piece, the friends we made along the way.
Do you know what I figured out? The One Piece is gonna be the friends you made along the way.
When?
When it really solidified for me. Because I've always had that feeling since Skypiea, when they made a bunch of friends, really for the first time, when they're like really making a bunch of friends
What
with the
was his
Shindorians.
fucking- yeah, I was gonna say, what's his name?
Red Hawk,
Red Hawk.
Red Hawk, or whatever it is.
So he was like racist.
Nolan the Liar and shit like
Yeah,
that.
He was the friends that they
Yes,
made.
yes. Yeah, see, it's when you hear the first story of like Gold, and it's in the Wano arc, right? So it's really starting to solidify it. When they go to Laugh Tale with Kozuki Oden, right? When they go with Kozuki Oden, and like they all just start laughing because they figured out what was at the end, right? And they just start laughing, and there's nothing you can do because it is really about the friends you made along the way. It's imminent death and the friends you made along the way.
Will there be treasure? Yes, of course there will.
No,
be.
there won't be.
Oh,
there
there's-
won't be. Okay, so here's my issue. You didn't watch Wano, right?
No, I've not watched Wano.
So when Kozuki Oden shows up in halfway through Wano, we're starting to get the backstory of. Sorry, this is second One Piece watch of the episode. When Whitebeard shows up on Wano, Kozuki Oden is like, I fucking want off Wano. I want to go traveling. You have to take me with you. Whitebeard finally accepts it. Whitebeard meets up with Gold Roger somewhere off in the distance. Kozuki Oden can read the poneglyphs. He can read the ancient language. Roger begs Whitebeard to let him take Kozuki Oden for a year because that's all the life he has left, to find the road poneglyphs, to find Laugh Tale of the Last Island. And then fucking Gold Roger says, I will give you all of my treasure
Oh no.
on his ship, and gives Whitebeard, I don't know if Whitebeard takes it or not, but like says, you could have everything on my ship. I don't want anything but the samurai to help me read the road poneglyphs and enough money to get by. All of his treasure is now, and Whitebeard, as we know, funnels that money into a secret village in the New World to help support people. So again, it's the friends you made along the way. Because what is Luffy's ultimate goal? He wants to have a big feast with everyone.
That's true.
That's all the friends
That's
you made along
That's
the
what's gonna
way.
happen. And then Luffy's gonna get there and it just says, the One Piece is the friends you made along the way. You have 1 year left.
Right, and you have cancer now.
You have gold D cancer.
It's just, it's so like that's like the more I look into it, the more it's like, yeah, absolutely, it's the friends you made along the way, right? And then you start looking at the backstory, how like Luffy's whole thing is he can win fucking people over like that, right? Like the only person that he has specifically said he doesn't need to be king of the pirates is Usopp, who is going to die. He is going to die, and Luffy's gonna be very sad. But it's not going to stop him. Zoro Sanji die? Fucking mission's over. Mission's over. We're dunzos. That's plot armor too, but like someone's going to die and it's going to be fucking Usopp.
They're going to get a new person on their boat for fucking 4 episodes, 4 fucking episodes and be like, "All right, they're dying now."
Yeah, it's gonna be that was the second One Piece watch of the episode, but like it's the more you look again, and maybe it's just because I've watched so much goddamn One Piece in the last 6 months that it all kind of is
Over
converging.
1,000 episodes.
But like, yeah, I'm getting there. Again, 5 episodes from Gear 5. I'm getting fucking pumped. So, yeah. But yes, when that eventually is in the text box, I'm getting that tattooed on my fucking body with a straw hat hanging off of it, with like one of the something like Sanji's leg, Zoro's sword, Tony Chopper's hat, like Frankie's star. Yes,
you go for the leg, not his like eyebrow.
I don't want the eyebrows. That'd
like
be weird. No, it's just Chamblay Jesus or whatever. I'll maybe get a Germa 3 canister or some shit like
Robin's cleavage.
Nami's staff, Robin's, just something.
Do like a flower for her.
Yeah, something like that.
So you like him thick?
What?
You should watch One Piece. Dude, Big Mom, I think she's so thick, I think you'd like her.
Oh, well.
That's another reason why I think it's the friends you made along the way, because Big Mom eats her friends, so...
It's like when I'm watching porn. It all depends on the mood of the day. You know, you never know. You never know what you're gonna feel.
Sorry for the second One Piece watch, but Anthony gets me riled up because even he's starting to believe that it's the friends you made along the way now.
100%.
I hope it is. I can't wait to get that tattoo.
We are so close to the end now. Like we are less than a year away from the end of One Piece in the manga, and I cannot fucking wait. The internet's gonna blow fucking up. It's gonna shut down servers across the world.
Mike's just gonna get a teardrop. And somebody asks, "Did you kill someone?" Like, no. One Piece ended.
One Piece. It really was the friends you made along the way.
Try to find this.
What is it?
I'm trying to find
The
this
One
fucking-
Piece.
This statue of Big Mom. This very specific statue.
Is it one where she's hot or the one where she's not? Did you see the next? Okay, again, another reason why I think it's the friends you made. Did you see what the next One Piece movie is gonna be?
No.
It's gonna be about the Rocks Pirates. An origin for the Rocks Pirates, which Big Mom and Kaido were part of, which means nothing to you, but means something to our listeners.
But still.
They're the Emperors of the Sea. They're the two that got defeated by Luffy, where he became.
Interesting.
Here's a nice spicy Big Mom statue.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Oh.
Yeah,
Just her hat becomes a sword.
boy.
Dude, I'm fucking pissed because we are like one issue away from figuring out what the Will of D is.
Are we?
We are.
120 or
Yeah,
1,120?
It keeps getting interrupted.
Yeah, the giant robot came back to life and punched out Elder.
It's like, oh, Joy Boy. Like, I don't care about Joy Boy. What is the Will of D? A bunch of people in One Piece have the middle initial D. It hasn't been fully explained. Like, it's Gold D, Rogers, Monkey D, Luffy.
Garp D, or Monkey D Garp, Dragon D Garp, or Monkey D Dragon.
Yeah, they're like a bunch of unrelated people.
Trafalgar D, Water Law.
Yeah, like there's a D. No, D has not been explained yet. It has been
D,
30
Marshall
years.
D, Teach.
30 years.
Side note, for everyone listening and anyone watching, I watched the Gene Wilder documentary they put out.
They have a Gene Wilder documentary?
Yes, there's one on Netflix.
On Netflix? What the fuck was I?
There was my one coworker where it's like him and his dad watched it and they were like, no, it was really touchable. I watched it. Oh god, no, it'll bring a tear to your fucking eye.
I believe
listening to Gene talk about his career, like him and like the way Mel talks about him, and you get like Gene before he died talking about things, and they cross up. Like,
yeah, with the kids. Yeah, no.
Oh, it got me good. He was such a good guy. Why, it really got me. So if you want, I'd suggest checking that out.
On the bright side, we are getting a second Spaceballs movie.
Oh God,
I can't.
Starring
fuck-
Josh Gad.
I can't fuck. I hope he
Disney's-
plays Barf's son.
I can't wait.
Barf's son.
Chuck.
Oh my God! Oh fuck! That's not it.
They're not. That's not gonna be it.
Oh
But
my
it'd be
God!
great.
We need to fucking
We
trademark
owe money
that
to
shit.
Taco the Bell.
Yeah, no. The Colonel's coming for us.
I think. I think.
Upchuck is such a good fucking name for a fucking Mog.
It's not gonna happen, which is so sad. But yeah,
I swear to God, if Upchuck's his name, I'm gonna laugh.
if Upchuck's his name,
Vomit.
That would be so perfect.
it's gonna be. We're fucking saying that
Yeah,
someone listens to our podcast.
Someone's getting sued then, because Upchuck's fucking great.
TM. Again, I think one of the shirts we should make is just
Brooks,
TM,
TM.
with the font getting smaller and smaller and smaller, like all across the front.
We just need to start creating our own shirts of this shit, so it's out there in the public domain before it
I
hits anything.
think honestly, a shirt that says TM over and over again would be really funny.
TM.
Don't steal that.
Yeah, so that was a fun, exciting news that came out. So I'm pretty excited for that. Most of them are still alive.
Yes.
So there's a Paxton, not so much a Candy, but like if Josh Gad takes over that role, I'm fine. Joan Rivers.
Yeah, no Joan Rivers.
That's fine. We can get if they
We can get anyone.
if they wanted to really push them, if they try to get Babs, and that'd be funny as fuck.
I really hope
Let Barbara Streisand just really strut her shit.
it's gonna. There's because it's gonna be a parody of the new Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really hope that they just put the actors in it. Like have like John Boyega, Oscar Isaac, Daisy Ridley, Adam Driver, just in it. But the funniest thing, have them in the background, not even acknowledge them.
Yeah.
Just like
Exactly.
What I want is I want
the
a
South Park treatment.
and you know how we get the Alien parody with all of them right there? I want a Star Trek parody where they're all just taking Khan as a prisoner of war. And they're just at the diner and he's in fucking handcuffs. Because that's like the most recent thing that I could think of.
They all have their own version of Khan.
Yep. Yeah, that's fun.
That was one that came out of left field that like I never thought in a million years we'd ever see.
I don't know if I heard it from someone or I read it online, but people think that it should be called Spaceballs 3, the search for Spaceballs 2.
That's funny because you can't. Well, because we talked about it in the Spaceballs episode, right? The reason there was never a second one is because George Lucas is like, no merchandise, nothing, no.
But now we live in the land of copyright parody movies being
okay. Yeah.
Popular and stuff.
Yes.
That I bet they were just like, yeah, we can fucking do it.
Yep.
Could you imagine Gene Wilder and Mel Brooks from then now doing parody movies?
I mean,
Like
would
that
never-
was their whole shtick the entire
Oh my
time.
God.
The
We-
fact that that's resurged, bringing them back.
So yes and no. Some would end up with like Leslie Nielsen's Dead and Loving or Dracula Dead and Loving It.
yeah, there would
It's
be.
So
yeah, you'll get Leslie Nielsen's Dracula
Dracula
or Leslie Nielsen's Airplane. There will be no
Yeah.
in between.
so
Well, it doesn't matter because we're getting all those anyway because they're fucking remaking all of these.
Yeah.
Scary Movie,
Not
Naked
an
Gun.
original.
Well,
thought.
Naked Gun isn't a remake; it's a sequel.
spiritual sequel.
Fuck off.
It's his son. Liam Neeson is playing Liam Neeson is playing Leslie Nielsen's son.
That's
Seth.
funny.
Seth.
So it's kind of like that reboot
No.
sequel. Yes, I think if anyone could do it because Leslie Nielsen was originally a dramatic actor.
Yes.
Liam Neeson, originally a dramatic actor.
Yes.
I think he can play a straight role in a comedy movie, which is exactly the humor we need.
He can play. See, I was talking about this at work. I know he can, but it's usually in like a small bit. Like in Ted with the Lucky Charms. Like he's good for a serious
so fucking
he's good in that small
fucking
bit.
can't.
I don't know if I could do that for the whole
So, because like if
only
you think
one
about
way
it,
to find out.
that's what he is in the Lego movie too, right? Is he's good cop,
yeah.
bad cop, and so like he's only there part of. I'm your friend.
This is what I mean. Like I'm good. He's really good in like those small. I don't know if it'll work.
Ted season 2's coming out though. They did
Oh,
green
is it
like
really?
that. I can't fucking wait.
I'm not surprised.
I'm so fucking
I've heard
excited.
nothing but great things about
It
that.
is the greatest.
I mean, I've seen bits online.
You have.
It was fun.
I had such a good time.
I think that was everything.
I don't think I had anything else. We kind of talked Pokemon and then got sidetracked a little bit, but
Hey,
it was fun. It was fun.
Anyway, Anthony, what got anything else you want to add in here? No? All right.
Yeah, I can't.
We'll be back next week with something special. Jared's got something special planned for you.
It's gonna be
You're gonna
Jared's
hate it.
birthday.
You're going to hate it. and
It's
I'm
not
gonna be-
technically his birthday.
It's
yet.
his birthday
I'm going to
special.
be
Technically, we could wait until the 15th and his actual birthday. Right? That's your actual birthday?
Yeah, his birthday's 10th.
Oh, is it? My bad. I thought it was 15th.
Nope, it's the 10th. So we're.
Oh, yeah, we have to do it then. Yep, you're right.
It's Jared's birthday special. Everyone watch the YouTube. Don't listen to the audio. Watch the YouTube.
I mean, you can listen to the audio. It might actually work better. This is a
Nope,
a
watch-
new ventured idea that I've
Don't
only ever
worry.
seen done by people way more professional than I am.
That's all we're going to say, though, because he's not going to give it away.
That's
Yeah.
correct. So all of you tune in for that.
Tune in.
Yes, tune in. That's when you get a stew and you tune in. Anyway, follow us at Oddcast and follow us at Oddcast Network on all the social medias and give us all the monies.
Yeah, the
all
God
of
tier.
the monies.
That's the God tier.
Money.
You get to see
Please,
the lost
for the love
episode
of God.
260.
Pay for my underwears. And that's at patreon.com/oddcastn. If you want any sexy nudes, go to OnlyFans and just try to find me. Other than that, everyone stay out and everyone good night.
Good night.